Hello. Working on some restocking kittens. Making an orange kitten this time. Try to do my safety eyes to make them as safe as possible. Starting on the little kitten. These little kittens, I could have sold so many of them because I don't know why they were so popular, but they did. I sold out of these. So I am restocking these because I've got another market in a couple of weeks. And I plan to have like 20 of these. And earlier today, someone asked me to do an orange one. So I am doing a couple of orange kittens. We'll just see how they go. Because they are cute. The kitten, I could not believe how quickly these kittens sold out. So how are you all today? Get my chat going here. Making sure it's working. So how are you all? Thank you for tuning in. I've got to work very hard to get these to get built back up for this next market, because this market that I had yesterday did exceptionally well, far better than I thought it was going to. I really didn't have anything to compare it to, but it was double what I expected. So now I am replacing some of the things that sold, and I am adding some more things that people had asked for that I didn't have. Hi, Space Juice. Yes, it sure is. And I'm just kind of relaxing tonight, but I really needed, I really am going to have to crochet like a machine to get this going, to get built back up. Because, yeah, the double the sales from what I expected. So now I've really got to hurry in and get things done. And I'm not complaining though. A great market is always fabulous. But with it just being a 7-hour sale, I was really not expecting to be bombarded like I got. And I was really happy to be bombarded. It was actually a lot of fun. So how is everyone tonight? Where are you all from? What are you working on? Got a project or just chilling out on a Sunday evening? Chat with me. You can see if my chat is working right. So yes, I don't know if you're crochet market vendors. Hello, Lori. How are you? I got my chores done today, so I'm back at it, making more kittens. Good. Sunday evening, ready for the work day to start tomorrow. School. Hi, Preppy. I'm so glad you made it this evening. Surprise live. Did you have a good day, Preppy? So yeah, I have actually been crocheting so much that my hands are so sore, but I don't really have an option to stop. By the way, I love your, oh, thank you. This is the mowing mess. You're so good for my ego. So yes, I had to go. Oh, it was absolutely terrible. I had not checked my mower out this year at all. So I go out to start my mower and the battery is completely dead. So I open it up to look at it and it is corroded. And I'm thinking, when was the last time I bought a battery? So it was, you know, like many years ago. So I had to go buy another battery. And I look under the mower and there is this huge, oh, thank you. There's this huge, and I mean huge, puddle of oil. So all the oil had drained out of the mower over the winter. So that was not fun. So I called the neighbor guy that works on lawnmowers, and he put the new battery in for me, and he's looking at it. And I did go get my mom and dad's yard mowed and got it back over there to him so that he can fix the oil leak, change the oil, and hopefully sharpen the lawnmower blades. But that was not a fun afternoon because, who wants to stop everything when you're getting ready to do something and have to go to town to buy parts? Ugh. So not fun. So yes, my glasses are super old, but they work. My hands are so sore, my eyes are so sore. But we're just going to keep at it because I don't have the luxury of not working on my stuff. What chickens do you have left? And I've been making your package so I can send it to you. Oh, that's so sweet, Preppy. I have 3 of the baby chickens, like the one that you have. And I have one that's a little bit bigger. And then I have the big one. And that's all that's left. All the other chickens have sold. All the black and white chickens have sold. And the other medium-sized chickens have sold. I could not believe that they went so well. So you were right, Preppy. The chickens were a big popular item. So I'm very glad that I made those. Thank you for the encouragement and the idea to make them. They are. You're right. You're very right. And the next market I have, that I have planned, has a lot more young people like your age that will be going to it. So I want to have a bunch more, plus these little kittens. Because between those two, I do believe those were, the kittens, the turtles, and the chickens were the best sellers. And of course the little gnomes, and I need to make some of those in the school colors that will be close to that area. Yeah, they did. Everybody loved them. Oh, that's so sweet, Preppy. I wish you could too, but it's about, from where you're at, it's about I think it's about an 8-hour drive from there to here. Maybe not quite so much. But it used to take me 10.5 hours to get from my house here to, or my mom's house here, to where I lived when I lived in Lawton. It was a 10.5 hour drive and pretty much straight through. So that was terrible, terrible long drive. Boring, very boring drive. So I'm excited about this next market. The next market will be quite a bit different than this one. This one was a one-day show, so I did not take my claw machine. I did not take any of my bags or my craft supplies that I normally take to sell. None of that stuff. All I took was my crochet this time. So the next one will be a lot different and quite a bit bigger because I'm taking my 20-foot tent and my 10-foot tent, and we will see how that one goes. I'm really excited for those. Okay, we're getting around to where we need the back feet. Very, very interesting. I was really quite surprised at the things everybody picked up to look at. And I was super glad I had a big variety. What did my chat do? Quit again. So yes, I was glad I had a big variety. And they just came in and okay, good, because I don't know, I can't tell when it stops, and I can hear my son talking upstairs, so I know he's online. And sometimes it just gets slow. But yes. Wonder what other kind of things that the young people are liking today that I don't have in my inventory. I do have to make sunflower sea turtles. That was another one that I only had one and I could have sold a dozen of those. People really liked the sunflower sea turtles. But I'm thinking, and just your opinion, for you that are watching, the sunflower sea turtles, the one I did was green with a sunflower on it, and I could have sold a lot of them, so obviously I'm going to do some more green ones. But would there be anything wrong with them being like a pink or a blue or even a purple sea turtle with the sunflower on it? Yes, I need to paint the box I am sending to you because it's a Merry Christmas. Oh, that is so sweet, Preppy. Oh, you're such a sweet person. So yeah, what do you think about the sea turtles being different colors besides green? I do like the green, but and the sea turtles are going to be sunflower sea turtles. So that will, be the shell of all of them, but wonder about the actual turtle color. Because I just really think pink and yellow, or well, not yellow, but pink and blue and maybe even orange. I just think those would be really cute. Wonder who's trying to message me while I'm live. Oh. I think I'm going to try it. The worst it can do is look terrible. And then I not like it. And I've made a few of them things before. Things that I didn't like. And that's okay. You should make a mushroom and a thingy. It's a macaroon cat. Oh, that sounds adorable. I have not made any of the mushrooms or like the Mushy Boys, or I haven't made anything like that. I do, oh, the keychains. I made, what did I make? I made hamburgers or cheeseburgers, and I sold all of my cheeseburger keychains. I thought that was interesting that I sold all the cheeseburgers. Not one pizza. I did not sell one pizza keychain, but all of the hamburgers. So I'm gonna have to do more hamburgers. I have a list, and I'm afraid I'm not gonna even get close to being getting what I need to get done. It's stressing me out. Yes, it really is. I should not let it stress me out. I get very little time to work on. Oh, that sounds cute. No pizzas. Yeah, I did not sell any pizzas. And they were adorable, I thought. But I did not sell any pizzas. Um yeah, that was just weird. Well, I guess they liked the hamburgers. It was a hamburger day. But so I'll make some more hamburgers. They're really not too difficult to make, but I'll make some more. I forget what others. I did sell some strawberry keychains, and they're pretty simple to make, and they do turn out cute. Um, Happy man. Sometimes, yeah, I do miss being younger, and but I wouldn't if I could go back and be and know what I know now. That'd be the only way. Hi, Lucy. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's sad. Hi, Ellen. How are you all tonight? I'm working on a kitten. Yeah, that reminds me of something to my grandpa. My grandma always said that youth is wasted on the young. Hello, Vicky. Ariel, I have so many hobbies. I do all kinds of things. I have I do construction, I do embroidery, I do quilting and sewing. I make handbags, um, and wallets. Um, I've made rugs, all kinds of hobbies. I spend a lot of money on my hobbies. I just got Popeyes, and I only got mac and cheese. Like that's not a meal, that's a snack. Well, Preppy, mac and cheese is what we had for supper last night. It was our whole meal. Love mac and cheese. Super cheesy mac and cheese. It is kind of a snack though, yeah. But I went to the store today and I bought some caramel popcorn. That's a good snack. I love caramel popcorn. And I also bought some cinnamon pecans. I think those are good. Yes, Ariel, pasta's good. I hadn't had pasta for a while, and my son says, I want macaroni and cheese. I said, okay, we'll make macaroni and cheese. And then by the time we got it eaten, we were both of us stuffed and miserable. Oh, I did not get my nap today. I really wanted a nap, but that didn't happen. But the mac and cheese from Popeyes is like the size of my bird's bowl. Oh, well, that's not even a snack. That's barely a taste. That's that's barely even trying to figure out what it tastes like. I don't think I've ever gotten the mac and cheese from Popeyes. We don't have a Popeyes around here. The closest Popeyes is like an hour away. Vicky, did you get all of your cats made? I have I have 3 of them done, and I'm working on an orange one. So, now I'm down to 16 and a half. So, yes, I'm working on the orange one, and I'm going to make a yellow one, and I've got some tan and brown here to make some. And I need to make some different colors. And I need to make some white ones. I may end up with a lot more. I've got this cat bed that I'm going to take to the next show. And that one, I think when I display it, I'm going to put them all in that cat bed. Because I just think that'll be cute. But displays are something I really need to work on. They're not, my displays don't go as tall as I want or I need them to, because I need to have more space on my tables. And otherwise, my tables just really look crammed full. Because I'm a firm believer is if you don't put it out, you're not going to sell it. So yeah, I'm still working on the cats, but I'm getting another one a little bit closer right here. Just got to make a tail. These are really pretty easy little cats. And I do usually go back and put some stripes on the head. Just makes them look a little cuter. And I've got a different color orange. Maybe I'll do that to this one. I have not put any of the mouths or the stripes on any of these cats that I've got done. Because it's really kind of easier to do all of the stripes and noses at one time. The dogs are really going crazy outside tonight too. Probably because it's nice and everybody's walking around up and down the sidewalks tonight. Mine's over there sleeping on the floor. She must be hot. Right, do you all have do y'all do school sales? Do they have markets at your schools and things like that where you're at? I have not found any that are actually in schools. Like the elementary or junior high or high schools. But I thought about looking into doing some kind of those sales. I wonder if they have any of those. I'll have to look into that. I had not planned to go to that many markets this year because I don't get a lot of crocheting done in the summer because I have lots of stuff that I like to do in the summer, being outside, and crochet to me is kind of a winter thing. Being trapped in the house, can't go outside to play, can't go run around or anything. So I still take it everywhere. And I don't do any shows that are in the hot weather. That is not fun. Not fun at all. My dog decided she wanted to lay under my table in her dog bed until she laid down. Then she bumped the table. She didn't think that was good. So she left. All right, so we've got one tail. Maybe I put a few more stitches in that. Y'all are awful quiet tonight, or else my chat's broke down again. Which could very well happen. So yes, not a lot other stuff going on. Get this tail sewed on and switch to another color. Get a variety going. I remember how I made these. I'm hoping it'll get a little quicker because each one of these I think I've done differently because I can't remember how I did all the others. Because I'm weird that way. All right, now we just got to put some stripes on there. And there's a little orange kitten. Got to put some stripes on his head and a nose. And that will be another kitten. Okay, let's put the orange away. And we'll go for a pale yellow. This will make a cute cat. Okay, are you still there? Or did I go stagnant? I just never know. Because all of my timers and stuff still read that I'm on, so if I'm not and I'm just sitting here babbling to myself, I guess I'm just sitting here babbling to myself. Probably not anything new. So where are you all from? Hoping you can answer. I don't know how to refresh my chat. Or if I've gone all pixely or something. I don't know. Wonder if I can tell if I pull myself up on the television. Maybe I'll try that and see if I can tell if I'm all pixely or if I've gone off or not. We'll just see. Hmm. We'll see what's happening because I can't believe anybody's been quiet this long. And not had anything to say. All right. Okay, well, the chat is moving on my TV, but it is not moving on my phone. So I don't know what is going on with my phone. Okay, there it is, back. I don't know what happened on my phone. Hi, Mikey. Hi, Elena. Vicky's Ohio. Okay, I don't know what happened because it just completely left me. So on the television, I turned it on my television so I could see it, and it is now moving up there. What pattern do you use for your cats? This is a similar to um like a loaf cat, but it's small. It I do this and then I just then this is all the way to the end, and I use bobble stitches for the feet. The only thing I sew on is the tail, but it's like the loaf cat. I don't know who wrote that pattern, but I use pretty much that pattern. I've never read the pattern, but it's similar to that. And then I just, stop making the circles when it's as big as I want it to be. So that's how I decide how big I want them anyway. Because you could make a loaf cat any size, but they are very cute. Cats are really hard to make. So I do this one working up until I do two single crochets and then an increase, and then that's where I stop how far around I do them because I like that size. Wonder if this would be. Oh, Preppy, that's okay. My chat froze, so I don't. A lot of people said a lot of stuff, and I couldn't answer them because I didn't know my chat was frozen. Elena, I use just the loaf cat pattern. I don't use patterns. I just start crocheting. But somebody, I think it was on Etsy or something, had the pattern for the loaf cats. But I just sit down and crochet. I don't follow a pattern. I just make whatever I like. Sorry, I'm not a big help with there. They're just really, it's just a, did you sell Mr. Potato Head? I need a pattern. Um, no, I did not sell Mr. Potato Head. As a matter of fact, none of the potato heads sold, and I'm really shocked and nobody really even mentioned him. So, I thought that was odd. But yeah, for the potato head, well, I have not had time to make any videos. Videos take up so much time. But I just made the potato. I just started out with an 8 stitches and a magic ring and worked it out to be as big as I wanted it. And then I worked up, to about that far, and then I started taking in um just taking in stitches till I got a potato shape. And then I just freehanded the everything else. Well, I just freehanded all of it. I will have to work on patterns. I need more time in a day. I really would love to do that for you guys. Erin, I am making a cat. Thanks, Ariel. Yes, I'm I sold I sold all of my little kittens. And I don't make the big loaf cats. So I just do these little ones, and I sold every one of them. Ariel, when did I don't know what you're asking when I started. Yeah, I thought they would sell too, but they sure did not. I was really really surprised that they didn't. But that don't mean at the next one that they won't. So yeah, but I was quite surprised myself. Okay, I want these ears to be a little bit more pointy than the others. So we're gonna try a new ear. Oh, that one might be all right. Yeah, I do not have patterns. I know that's hard for people to understand, but I just don't. See, because here's what I've got. Have you ever met someone that's your fan in real life? Um, yes and no. Um, People that I have known that I didn't know they were subscribed to me, they have told me that they were subscribed to me. They'd say, "Oh, I watch you on YouTube," but not anybody that I didn't already know. What patterns do you use to make your cats? This is just the loaf cat pattern that I make up. I don't have a real pattern. And when you start sewing, when I first started sewing or crocheting or whichever, I first started that when um I first started crocheting when I was taught to crochet when I was 9. My mom had been teaching me how to sew for a couple of years before that. I actually learned to sew while my while watching my mom. I would watch her sew, and that's how I learned most of what I sew. Preppy, a pattern is a written document that tells you what stitches to use for your crochet. So it shows you how to make different things. But this is a loaf cat, and it's the very basic stitches. Oh, my ear didn't turn out very defined, so I'm going to go back and try to define that some. A pattern would also be good if you could, or if you had a pattern, so you could make the same thing over and over again, and it still look the same, because mine do not always look the same. So, so a pattern would tell you, that the first one is you start with a magic ring and you put 6 single crochet into a magic ring, and then that's your first row, and then your next row would say increase in each stitch, and you'd have 12 stitches. Um, and then the next one would be a single crochet and an increase in each stitch, or repeat it all the way around. It just tells you what stitches to make for each row, because when I do this, I crochet in a it's in a spiral, and it's just continuously in a circle, and it builds the shape that way. So I don't I don't have a stitch marker to tell me where my first stitch was, and I just keep making it as I go. Preppy, check out my videos. I've got Learn to Crochet in 30 Minutes. If you can make a chain, then you can go on from there. I actually have other videos on there that show you how to make a lot of different things. You could be crocheting in half an hour. And it's so much fun. It's so relaxing. And it feels really good when people see your stuff and they say, well, like they said at this market that I had yesterday, they walked into my booth just staring and they go, "This is insane. I've seen a lot of crochet, but this is insane. Insanely good. Look at this." It really made me feel good that people liked my stuff. I don't have a hook. I use my fingers. Well, guess what, Preppy? I might be able to set you up with something there. The hook is pretty much pretty easy to do. So yeah, here we are. I'm trying to make this ear on here. Do you have pictures of your market booth? I will be putting some on. I did make a video of before when I first set up my market booth and what it looked like after when I was just before I tore it down. And that was, I've got to make a video on what sold because I have several people asking about what sold and what my best sellers were. Lots of people want to know that. So I do have the video on there, but I have to talk mostly through it. So I'm on live trying to rebuild. Oh, too much. Trying to rebuild my inventory, so I don't want barriers on here, people. Don't be doing the barriers. Don't want barriers. No barriers. That's the part that makes cats so hard, is because the ears start looking like bears. I don't want bears. Okay, that one I think will work. I need to buy a hook. For now, it's my fingers. Well, you can get into a lot of money when you go into doing crochet. It can get to where it costs quite a bit. So be careful there. And I was really shocked because I wanted some more, some yarn like I made the black and white chickens with. And apparently you cannot get that at the store anymore. And when I ordered it, when I got online, it is like 50% more than the regular yarn that I get. And I was quite shocked, but since it was so popular, I went ahead and ordered it. But I try never to buy yarn at full price. Hello, Raven. And I had to pay full price plus for this yarn. Not fun. But I even thought it was, those ears need to be pointed. I got to figure out how I pointed those ears. To use Bernat yarn. Yes, Vicky, I use a lot of Bernat yarn. Bernat is the yarn that I couldn't get. It's called the Inkwell. And I struggled to get that yarn. And when I got it, it was like $32 for 2 skeins. I am good, Raven. How are you? I am just working on more cats. More kittens, more kittens. I thought I had plenty and I was so wrong. The good thing about it is these can be made while I sit. Now, I don't like those rounded ears. We're going to have to figure out a way to make pointed ears, but I'm not going to go back and redo these. So we got to find some eyes for this little kitty. Eyes. What color eyes? Yeah, I don't like those. Have you Bernat colored typewriter? No, I have not. How did that work? I have not done any of the I've done some of the variegated ones from Bernat, but I have not even seen any of the typewriter. That sounds very interesting. Why does that look off? Because that ear looks off. I think it'll be fine. I'm not sure what that color would be, but I'm game to try it, that's for sure. It's black and white. Great for chickens. Okay, well, yeah, that's what I've been looking for. The Bernat that I was looking for, that it's black and white and gray. Opening me. Yeah, I'm with you, Ariel. I like that joke though. Um, yes, the Bernat blanket inkwell is what I've been. It's what I was looking for. It's the name of it is inkwell, and it's black and white and gray. And I thought it was at Walmart, and it is not. What's the strangest nickname you've ever been given, and how did you earn it? I don't have a lot of nicknames. Um, one guy, one man, when I was first got my driver's license and stuff, I totaled 3 cars, like, within a year or so. So I earned the nickname Crash. Very, yeah, I earned that one. So yeah, but he called me Crash till the day he died. I love that man, but he he called me Crash till the day he died. That's probably the only nickname I've ever had. Hi, hey. That's kind of hard to say. Yeah, I had some challenges when I got my driver's license. Lots of fender benders. That was a good question. Funny, hadn't thought about him in years. Oh, be careful. If you do that too quick, it does burn. This glue has got an alcohol base in it, and it does burn. Well, thank you, Hay. That's very nice of you to say. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, funny, funny. Okay, so here is another start of a cat. We're going to work on these ears because they're just a little too rounded for what I want. But this one is going to be okay. The next one will be different. Oh, thanks, Raven. You guys are so sweet to me. Just an old lady here playing with the yarn and having a good time, getting to talk to everybody. It is fun though. Just keep trying to make people feel good and spread positivity. You do you. I'll subscribe. I hope you go farther than ever. I'm here to support you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very nice for the support. I appreciate all the support. Thank you. It's interesting though how quickly things go on here. So yes, I'm working on cats. I'm going to be doing a bunch, and I mean a bunch of sea turtle parts because I've got to make a bunch of sunflower sea turtles. That's the biggest thing on my list, making kittens, sunflower sea turtles, and now I've already forgot what other thing I was going to make. I'm going to go now. Hope you have a great time. All right, thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. Oh no, you know what I did? I forgot the front feet. Here I was just going along and I forgot to add the feet. So now I gotta rip it out. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotta rip this all out. All the way back down to feet. What a pain in the butt to add feet. Everybody does it. I know, but I hate it when I do it. Thanks, Raven. Oh, I hate it when I do that. Okay, so that one needs to back up a little bit and be here because we want them to look the same. my dog does not like. Hello, cat guy. My dog does not like that I have her cat bed under my table. My day is going pretty good, cat guy. How are you? I'm working on a cat. I'm crocheting a yellow cat. Well, good. Weekend is almost over. Hello, Amelia. Yeah, it sure is. Working on a mini. Well, it's a kitten. Thank you, Amelia. Yes, crochet it's very relaxing. It's a very good hobby to be in. I love the crochet. It's a good relaxing. You made a polar bear. Oh, huh, how great. Sophie, crochet is good for anyone. Well, I must say, I'm not gonna be able to go for hours tonight because I'm telling you, my hands are just throwing fits. Probably because I did not intend to try to work on a lawnmower today. Um, Memphis, you just keep practicing. Crochet is just a tremendous amount of practice. Getting your stitches and your tension all the same. It's tremendous amount of practice. Yep, that's right. Raven, my dog is doing good. She's now she's on the couch. She can't get comfortable. Oh, well, 2 months, Sophie. Just keep working on it. It takes, just keep trying. It just takes some practice. Candy, you made an axolotl? That's cool. That's good. I'll keep trying. My sister's really good at crochet. She lives in Colorado right now, so I haven't got to see her in a while. Oh, well, that would be good if she can help you out. But I do have other videos that have some tutorials to check out if you want to check those out. There's some there that will help you to learn. Oh, that is good. I sell crochet. It's fun to sell crochet. I have Riley, I have one son and I have one grandson. Oh, in college in Michigan. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Susan. Welcome back. Welcome back. Where's everybody from? I see several people on. Where are you all from? I have to go, but I will look at her other videos. All right, Memphis, thank you. North America, that's great. Scotland, all right. South Carolina. Hi, besties, Juniper and Tegan. Oh, hello from Texas. That's awesome. I'm from Maine. Missed your laugh slide, but I love you so much. And you're crocheting. Oh, thank you, Jaden. Thank you. Ohio, Chicago. I can't say. Okay. I have to go, but I'll check out some of your other videos later. Okay, Memphis. You have a good day and you just keep trying. Hello, Toasty. How are you doing? Thank you, Leah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wait, don't go yet. Do you like snake? Nope, 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 nope. Sophie, I do not like snakes. From Minnesota. Oh, thank you, Jaden. I am making a cat. Hello, Bella. I'm making a mini loaf cat. I gotta add a nose and some little stripes to this orange one. And then I've made 3 little black ones. So I'm stocking up on the little ones for the next market. Born in Utah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Everybody's from everywhere. I love it. I love snake and sloth. Now, I like sloths. I do like sloths. Snakes, not so much. I have made one sloth plant hanger that I made for my sister. It was not nearly as cute as I thought it should be, but she liked it. I have been crocheting since I was 9. And if you want to know how much that was, that puts it at 46 years. I've been crocheting for 46 years. Now, I haven't done it solid for 46 years. I learned when I was young, and then I put it away for a while, and then I'd pick it up, and then I would put it, work on it again for a while. But only recently I have discovered the animals, about a year ago, and I started making these about a year and a half ago now. Started making animals, and I really like those. I make animals and dolls and stuff. And I am 55. Make a black cat crochet. Cool. I am from the United States. I'm from Illinois. I was 10 when I started. Well, good, Jaden. Just keep working at it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Thank you, besties. Hello, Susan. Was born in Redder. 32 blankets. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Good night, Susan. Oh, that's so sweet. That's great, Sophie. Thanks, besties. That's sweet of you to say. Hello, Candy. Candy. Candy Cut. Hello, hello. Everyone's welcome. Just be nice. Jaden, I live in Illinois. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, that's great, Amelia. I'm glad you've been watching him. I need to make some more because I know there's one of you sweet people wanting a tutorial for my potato head, and I have got to get that done. And it's so difficult to sit down and start making one of those, especially when I have so much stuff that I need to get done for my market. Well, thank you, Candy. I appreciate all the subscriptions, all your support. My sister, Jacqueline, loves your lives, and I am with her right now. Can you please give her a shout out? Hello, Jacqueline. You crochet a dog? Raven, I do have a video on how to crochet a dog that's a tutorial on my channel. Check that out. It's a beagle dog. If you make it white and black, it'll look like Snoopy. Can you see what I'm making? Okay, I'm making a little cat. This is a little yellow cat. I just finished an orange cat. And I've made some black cats this morning. I'm still working on it. You crochet a dog about the same way. You just got to add ears. All kinds of... Now, my dog, I make different... I make the paws different, and the head. I do a lot of sewing on my dogs. Do a tutorial of a snake. Oh, I don't like snakes. Jaden, she is so happy. We just made an unexpected trip to the hospital, and she is, oh my goodness, She had to get an IV and a cast in. She's waiting on results. She hasn't been this happy in hours. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope everything turns out all right. Jacqueline, prayers are with you. Bye-bye, Raven. Thank you for stopping in. I so appreciate you being here. Come back and see me. Goodness, goodness, goodness. That's some scary news. Let me see. I think I'll make me another. Leg here. Anyways, I love you so much in your crocheting, but I have to go. All right, Jaden, you have a good evening and hope your sister gets going good. Hello, Amelia. You have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Snakes are so cute. Well, I guess they just don't really fit into my cute category. I'm kind of scared of them. Kind of a lot scared of them. Well, scared of them and yeah, kind of a lot. Some of them are not so nice. Some of them are pretty awful. But if you like them, that's okay. If you like them, that's okay. We're going to finish up this little kitten. I wonder why my other kittens were not quite so big. And these are turning out quite a bit bigger. It's okay. You like the poisonous ones? My nephew really liked snakes, and we went to the zoo one time, and there was a tornado coming, and they had told us all to take cover. Oh my goodness. They had told us all to take cover, and us being at the zoo. So my nephew says, I got it, follow me. And he runs straight to the snake house. And he thought that was just fine. And I'm like, all these poison snakes in here and a tornado coming. I said, oh, no, no. Oh, heck no. If a tornado comes, we're not going to be stuck in this building with a bunch of poisonous snakes all loose. So I said, let's move to the house, next door, which was the birdhouse. Because I would rather, much rather, if a building's going to come down, it be birds and not snakes. Oh, I'm sorry, Candy. It's okay, Sophie. I know what you said. I knew what you were saying. It's okay. Amelia, the last I saw, there was 972, I believe. So I don't know for sure how many there are now. Hi, Artistic. Yes, I remember you. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. How are you? How are you? Yes, I'm getting there. What I need is the watch hours. I'm about 2,000 some short on watch hours to be able to do um, memberships and stuff like that. So it's getting there. It's taken, I haven't been able to get my tutorials going like I've wanted to because I've been working on these markets. So hopefully when I can get some more tutorials, because I think people really like the tutorials. So I'll be working on some more of those. I can tell you it's not going to be tonight because my thumbs are just really screaming. They've had enough for today. Well, thank you, Sophie. It is very close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so happy about that. And thank you for all of you for helping me to get there. Amelia, it will probably be about 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember where you're from, but I guess that'll be about 12 hours from now. Griffin, I am making a little kitten. Hello, Realistic. Palm Sunday, yes. Yes, yes. Oh, Chicago, yes. About 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm planning to go live in the morning and hoping that my friend can go live with me. She tries whenever she can. Griffin, I yarn under for the first part and I yarn over for the second part. All right, Sophie. Bye-bye. You have a good night. Yes, Memphis and Candy. Amelia, you went to church today? That's great. Very good. Very good. Easter is my favorite holiday. I love Resurrection Sunday. Goodness, it is getting late for me. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I am making a little kitten, a little yellow kitten. I just finished an orange kitten. Well, it's not really finished yet. I haven't added the stripes on the head or the nose. But that's all that's left, and it's easier to do that all at one time if I have a bunch of them. So I'm making all the bodies right now, and then I'll add the details later. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. That's so sweet. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Raven, hello. Almost finished with this kitty. And it's amazing that I can make all these kittens and they're never the same. I'm going to call her and ask her for a few more tips. You do that. Any tips that you can get, just keep working at it, Memphis. Well, thank you, Alicia. Just keep working at all of your hobbies. And don't settle until you like what it is. Okay, now I'm going to stuff this kitten. Excuse me. Memphis, this yarn is actually Big Twist Posh yarn that I got from Joann's before they're getting ready to close their doors. But yes, it's the Posh. It is my absolute favorite yarn. Now the black Posh yarn that I have is not the best quality, and I'm really kind of disappointed in it, but I'm going to use it anyway because I need that color a lot. I just can't seem to sew with it very much because it's not staying together very good. But the others, I found some of the really big fluffy yarn at Joann's. Oh yes, I love well, they've got this the Bernat Extra, the great big stuff. That hurts my hand to work on. But I love the big twist, the bulky. I love that yarn. Love big twist yarn. But yeah, this is Posh, so it's the really soft stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amelia. Yes, it's all right. What do I do with my crochet hook? So yeah, this one is about finished. I like the little yellow kitty. Kind of really like the little yellow kitty. I have to make a few more of those. But I really think I'm going to have to go get... Oh, hi, Jaden. Hello. Hi, Mac. Okay. That'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to sew this little doohickey up. And then we'll make the tail. And then we'll have almost... Amelia, my favorite color is teal as well. I love teal. Hi, Jacqueline. I post on my channel. Okay. All right. You do that. You should post your work on your channel. You should be proud of your work. Hi, Jacqueline. Hello. Oh, thanks, Gigi. That's awesome. Sewing up the little kitten now. Hello, Jacqueline. Really happy watching people crochet. Well, that's great, Memphis. Thank you. It is fun to crochet and it's relaxing and it's fun to have people crochet with you or even just to talk to you while you crochet. Sometimes it just helps a lot. All right, there is that. Let's make a tail. A tail. Thank you. All right, we're making a tail. Well, I guess probably not in the not in the sense that you would call it extraordinary. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Have I wrecked cars? Yeah. Hello, Sophie. I've wrecked cars and, conked myself on the head pretty good. I've dehydrated to the point of, near death, but not in anything extraordinary way where, just done. This is, yes, Memphis, this is called Big Twist Posh. And I did get it at Joann's, and it's made by Big Twist. And I do believe that Big Twist is a Joann's brand. I don't know if they're going to, I think it's going to be discontinued. I have made some bunnies, Sophie. But right now I am replenishing all the things that I sold at my market yesterday, because there was a lot of things that sold that now I have none of. And I still have some ducks and stuff. So I'm really going to work on the turtles and hello, Amelia, the turtles and the kittens. And now I can't even remember whatever else I was going to make. Turtles and kittens and some gnomes. There was something else that I needed to make. I got it written down in there of what sold so well. It's the sunflower sea turtles. Now I can't remember what other thing that was sold so well that I need to get busy making. One thing at a time, that's all I can do. One thing at a time. I'm so stressed about getting all this stuff done. But I've done pretty good progress today. I've got 4, 5. This is my 6th kitten today. So that's pretty good. I'm pleased with that, even though I did get the yards mowed and other things that I had to work on today. I did not get my nap. So I'm really getting tired. Hi, Ryan. And Hector. So, okay, we're about ready to sew this tail on. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. I'm going to cut this little tail off because I don't need him. How are you all, Ryan and Hector? How are you doing? These little kittens I sell for $6 or 2 for $10 because they really don't take me very long to make and they're so popular. And I like to keep the prices where young kids can get them. You know, so when I go to a market, I like to have things with a lower price point so they, you know, the young ones can get stuff. $5 is, I think, the cheapest thing I have in my booth. I don't think I have anything less than $5 because when you go less than $5, it's kind of either, I just don't think it's worth my time to go less than $5. Now there's some things that I sell for $5 that I think should probably be a little bit more. My friend sells stuff and she makes, oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Amelia, I'm not sure where you're talking about buying it. I don't have my stuff really set to be online yet. I had started to, and then I worried about shipping and stuff and how to pack it. So I'm really just in the middle of it and I meet myself coming and going. I really need I need a clone. Somebody to go to work while I do all the fun stuff. I think, ouch. I think that sounds wonderful. All right, I think I'm going to have to quit for tonight because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to move my finger move my hands in the morning. All right, so there's my pink kitty or my yellow kitty. Isn't he cute? Gigi, I am not. Yes. Yellow and orange kitties. Definitely got to work on those ears. Well, okay. I'm going to have to go. Yes, Sophie, I'll be making a turtle. Gigi, no, I'm not. All right. I'm going to have to go take some painkillers right now. And I'm going to have to stop crocheting because my hands are just screaming. They just hurt too bad to keep going. So always listen when your hands start hurting that, take a break. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I love you all. Thanks for chatting with me and keeping me company. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Good night.